Hey everyone, it's been a while. I've been experimenting with different things again, and I found something that I think is worth sharing. So right here I've set up a little demo. With the new physics in the game, you can get away with some interesting stuff. So you can see I got an angled plate underneath here. I've just got a gyroscope to keep this piece of wood from flipping over. But if I go backwards with this, you'll notice I'll go underwater because of this plate right here, and then if I go forwards, it will slowly but surely bring me above water again. And originally the idea was I was going to build a submarine using this, which you can definitely do, but then I discovered that you can build something a little, well, something cooler actually, using the same principle as this right here, and that's hydroplaning. So for beginning players, I think you're really going to like this one a lot, because you don't need a whole lot of materials to make it, and you can hit insane speeds. So don't fret if you don't have this. We're literally only going to be using the very basics that you start with, being ice, the seats, and a wedge, basically. And so what we're going to do, and ignore this, I'm just building it because of the fact that there's currently water. So I just want something to stand on for right now. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking ice shields, my favorite block of all time, and we're going to be... So imagine that this first ice shield is sitting on the ground right now. So you take one block of ice shield and we're going to extend it out by 4. So there's 4. And we're going to extend it out like this. So that's going to be the overall shape of the boat. Now I'm just going to add in these stilts. These stilts are just going to be here so that way I can build underneath. So now we can go ahead and remove everything. I'll go ahead and sell this too. Alright, so this is the basic shape for our hydroplane. Now, like I was saying before, you're just going to take a wedge, and you're just going to stick it up underneath here. And it doesn't have to be exact, it just needs to be centered. I'm sticking it out a little bit in front, overhanging this first block here, just because it seems to catch the water better, I guess, or catch the air better. And these I just place along the back of the truss. So now that we've done that, now we actually need to build the fins that are going to catch the water. So what I've noticed is that the regular ice shield in the front seems to be the best. So you want big surface area in the front and then small surface area in the back. So we're going to be using these rectangular plates. And that's basically it. Now all you need to do is stick the seat on there. Now I haven't tried it this way yet, and it might be better if the seat's facing this way and you flip these around. I'm not sure. I just discovered it and I thought that I should share it. But anyways, you can go ahead and remove these if you want to. You don't really need them, because that's basically the overall shape, is this right here. Now, I'm not putting the seat up at the front because the seat has weight, and so whenever you stick it up at the very front, the weight starts to bring it down, and it'll start to submarine, and you'll lose control. So I just kind of sit it back. Not far enough back to where it's driving like a auto-fire cannon that looks straight down, where it moves side to side. I still want my A and D to turn the front, like half steering versus just drifting side to side. But this is basically the overall design, and you can scale it bigger. You could also add 4 of these little ones in the front, so replace this big one with 2 of these in the back if you wanted to. And you'll notice that, so on land, goes pretty fast. And then on water, it will do roughly about the same. Maybe shave 10 knots off of that. But anyways, as you can see, it'll sit flat. Then whenever I pop it forwards, it will right above the water. And so you'll get a solid 60-64. And it's pretty stable. I say that as I flip it, but all you would have to do in that situation is just extend this part out wider, and that would fix that issue. But yeah, so as you can see, it's very fast. And then of course, you hit S, it immediately slows it down. It kinda submarines, not really. But anyways, like I was saying, you can scale this up bigger. So an example is I have this version right here that I was playing around with. And it's the same thing. As you can see, I got 2 in the back, and I had to compress up front, but I just stuck a nice array of cannons on there. And it does about the same speed as well. Look, see? I'm doing the same speed as that one's doing, and it's a much bigger thing. I can get really wild with it. Very stable, and it's just because I widened it out in the back. But as you can see, it's got a modular setup, so for beginning players, you'd probably have a cannon set like this, or maybe you want to copy Shadow Sodus's compression of these cannons. Entirely up to you. You could sit cannon barrel there too if you wanted to. But yeah, and then as far as submarining with this one, I stuck the weights in the back, so it doesn't... Or actually, why did I stick the weights in the back? It had a oh yeah, it's because it had a natural tendency of wanting to pop up. But anyways, that's basically that. It might not look fast, but I can assure you it is. If we join a game right now, I'll go ahead and show you just how fast this is, because it's really fast moving. Whenever it wants to load, that is. Okay, so we'll look at it again. And this time I'm going to build it slightly wider. Cancel that. Alright, so again, ice shield plate. So 4 out. This time we're going to go 2 across. Alright, now I'm just going to get the wedge. Hopefully no one shoots me while I'm doing this. If they do, oh well. Yeah, I'm going to really wing this one out, and hopefully that's balanced. I didn't really pay attention to see if that was or not, but I'm just going to assume it was. So there's that. Now we're going to stick these here and here. Alright, now we just need to get the seat. We'll just stick a seat right like this. Looks like we got somebody firing at me. Whoops. Oh well. But this is a perfect time to test out and see how fast it can get away from them. Yeah, see, look at how fast it is. It's ridiculously fast. And you don't really need any of this either, so we can go ahead and get rid of this. Let's see, probably want that block. Yeah, probably want that one. This, I don't think you need. Okay, it hops. So now we're doing about 70 or so. Yeah, so actually I take that back. You're probably going to want to keep the plating on there. So I'll just go ahead and add it back. But like I said, you can scale this up, so I'll just stick that back. There we go. Yep, see? Really quick overall design. And now this guy, I'm just going to casually go underneath with a sword, or not. I'm just going to watch him very carefully. Eye for an eye. Got him. So yeah. I hope this tutorial helps, and that is how... Oh, get off of me. That's how you build fast things in this game. Or build hydroplanes, which are very fast, so... Anyways, see you guys.